Okay, so one of the reasons that I love having come to songwriting from a background of fiddle music and like especially like Appalachian old time fiddle music is that there are such a thing called a crooked tune. And that just means they have added like there's like two extra beats, or maybe there's just one extra beat, or maybe there's three extra beats. And so like it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not basically it's not something that you could square dance to. In fancy music theory, they would talk about it as like, changing the meter, and all of a sudden there's a bar of 3 after a bar of 4. But in old time music, it's a crooked tune. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's just nothing wrong with that. Those tunes are so fun. They're so awesome. And that probably happened because some fiddler somewhere had an idea of a melody and did not care how that melody fit in to the 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it didn't care if the melody fit into 16 beats. And so I think it's just like confidently like letting the phrase go where it wants to go. And so that's how I try to think about it. I'm working on a record at the house right now, recording at the house and co-producing it with my boyfriend. And it's funny because he's writing out some charts because we're having some other musicians play on the music. And so I don't actually write the music down for my songs when I'm doing them. I just write lyrics out and I just kind of know how they go on the guitar. But he's actually been writing out some charts for my songs. And he handed me this chart the other day. And he's like, there's just all kinds of weird meters going on here. Like there's like 3 things. He's like, is this how you think of it? Is it 4 and then a bar of 3 and then another bar of 4 and then a bar of 3 and then a bar of 4? Is that how you hear it? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, sure, like let's see what the drummer thinks when he plays it. But he had to kind of analyze it and put it on paper and see what happened. But I'll just play for you what the part that he was like, this is like, how do you phrase this? Because to me it was like, I don't know, it's just like an idea. That's how long it took me to say the thing, which is I think what you're asking. So okay, so this world was never mine. This world was never yours. This world has never seen a place treated so unkind and called it love before. So that's the chorus. I'll do it one more time. This world is never mine. This world was never yours. This world has never seen a place treated so unkind and called it love before. So apparently that's not just like bar of 4, bar of 4, bar of 4, bar of 4. But when I was thinking with the space thing, like we were talking about at the beginning, I just wanted to be like, this world was never mine. This world was never yours. This world has never seen a place treated so unkind and called it love before. That's what I wanted to say. And so there's like a phrase and then there's space. So it's like a phrase and then some space to digest. I thought that the listener would need just about that much space. If I'm trying to count in 4, like it's probably not going to make sense. So let me just see what's going on. So it's like 2, 3, 4. This world was never mine. this world. So
Yeah.
starting on my pinky, like
Right.
the phrase the first time started on this finger on one.
Right.
So this world was never mine. This world was never yours. This world has never. So by the time I get to this, I'm on my third beat 3 by the time I get to never, which is like the emphasis. So it's like it's kind of moving through. It's the way that it flowed to me. This world is never mine. This world was never yours. This world has never seen